Good evening and welcome to Chatham Baseball 2023 Senior Day. As you can see, some of the parents are just starting to line up there. We'll be getting started shortly. Two. All right, we're going to try and pick up some audio from home plate, so hopefully we can hear it, and if not, we'll pick it up out here. All right, again, if somebody, welcome. We're just getting started here. As you can see, they're lining up. If somebody could comment in the YouTube chat, everything looks and sounds okay. All right, looks like we're going to be getting started here. Hopefully we pick up what is being said at home plate and through the PA system there.
Hello and welcome to Chatham High School Baseball Senior Night. I'm the voice of Chatham and we're very pleased you could join us here today at the beautiful Shunpike Field. On this field tonight, we are celebrating the remarkable accomplishments of 11 special seniors. Each of these players has been participating in this game since the days of T-ball, when running to the correct base was an accomplishment. Since those days, they've risen through the ranks of our baseball program to become the outstanding players that they are today. And along the way, off the field, they've been dedicated students and community members, and as you're all here, all have moment, we're going to introduce each of these players to you, but before we do, we also have some other very special ball players in our midst. Joining our seniors along the first base line here, we are lucky to have the members of the Chatham Travel Baseball U8 White Team. Let's hear it for these young boys. Each of our seniors will be accompanied by members of this terrific young team, and we join together this year's senior class with the future generation of Chatham baseball. And let's get started. Our first senior is an outfielder who has fond memories of his U14 season, playing travel baseball last year and winning the father-son baseball game. After graduation, he'll be attending Villanova University, studying engineering. This evening, he will be escorted by U8 players Carter Long and David Pujol, and will be joined by his Jill and his dad Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for number 5, Michael Aaron.
That's number 5, Michael Aarons.
Our next player is also a lefty pitcher who bats righty. Playing baseball was inevitable since being given a bat and glove at the age of 3. During his first year playing Chatham travel baseball, he was placed on the U9C team under the guidance of Coach John Del Rey. The team made it to the championship game. He is committed to play baseball at the University of Tampa and will be majoring in business information technology. He will be escorted by UA players George Salvini and Lorenzo Sarno, and will be joined by his mom Sue and his dad Sean. Let's have a big hand for number 2, Ryan Barry. Number 2. Our next player is a catcher who has been catching since first grade. He has fond memories of his home run at Cooperstown and enjoyed his summer travel team, the National. And will be joined by his mom, Dana, and his dad, Stephen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for number 25, Casey Brown. Number 25. Next up, we have an outfielder who has fond memories of his U12 season and beating undefeated Frankfurt in the Richmond tournament. He is committed to Dickinson College to play football in the fall. He will be escorted by Thomas Ritchie and Wyatt Herchuk and be joined by his mother, Stacy, and his dad, John. Let's hear it for number 8, Gio Del Rey. Number 8.
All the players first. Parents come over here.
Our next player is a catcher whose best day of his life was the day he caught 24 innings in 4 games in 1 day. Together with his team, they won Cooperstown All-Star Village Championship. He is committed to playing baseball for Centennial University. This evening, he will be escorted by James Zadorian and Teddy Lappin, and joined by his mom, Pam, and his dad, Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for number 12, Derek DePace. Number 12.
Players come take a photo first. Parents can use the
Our next player is a second baseman who's been playing baseball since T-ball at 5 years old. His favorite memory was his U12 travel season under Coach Young, going to Cooperstown and coming back to win the league championship. He will be attending the University of Pittsburgh and be majoring in sports medicine. This evening he'll be escorted by Cooper Ayakinta and Cooper Ops, and joined by his mom Jamil and his dad Marcelino. Let's have a big hand for number 1, Johnny Guerrero. Number 1.
Sorry.
Our next player is a catcher who started out as a pitcher and first baseman, but when there was no catcher at Chatham U12 rec team, Coach Mike Penny threw gear at him and a catcher was playing. We continue catching for locked in, and to this day is a loud voice in the Chatham dugout. He will be attending Virginia Tech, majoring in aerospace engineering, a member of the Corps of Cadets and Air Force ROTC. He will be escorted by Mason Fair and Christian Gasser, and joined by his mom Lori and his dad Marty. Let's have a big round of applause for number 20, Cooper Napalm.
Oh, geez, sorry. I have the wrong name. Sorry about that, Cooper. Thank you to Mr. Natov for the pictures that you see on the bottom left.
Next up, we have an outfielder who will always remember his home run for his last at bat on the 50-70 field when playing U12. He is committed to Salvo Regina to play baseball. This evening, he'll be escorted by Dylan Carey and William Cormier, and joined by his mom, Molly Phillips, and his dad, Matt Holberton. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for number 4, Alex Holberton. Number 4. Next up, we have a righty pitcher who pitched a complete game this year in a quarterfinal victory for Chatham, moving the team into the semifinals. He will be attending Montclair State in the fall. He will be escorted by Finn Roy and William Boo, and is joined by his mom Kristen and his dad Dave and the rest of the Monks family. Let's hear it for number 14, Wyatt Monks. Number 13. next player is third baseman whose best performance helped the Cougars beat Parsippany in the second round of this year's Morris County tournament. He will be attending Salisbury School for a post-grad year. He'll be escorted by Charlie Pellegrino and Charlie Ross, and joined by his mom, Danielle, and his dad, Rob. But Rob's not here, it's just mom, Danielle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for number 3, Will Mundy. Our final senior is righty pitcher whose favorite memories are the winning pitcher of the Madison and Irish Cup in 6th grade and playing shortstop on his summer club team, Upper Deck. He will be attending Xavier University, majoring in sports management. He will be escorted by John Trailing and Henry Tavares, and joined by his mom, Mary Beth, and his dad, Andrew. Let's have a big round of applause for number 18, Thomas Young. Well done, seniors. You've worn the Chatham jersey well, and we wish great things ahead for all of you. Fantastic job. Big round of applause for everybody for our Chatham seniors. We're going to get a picture of all the seniors, but first, thank you also to our U8 white team for doing a terrific job of getting our seniors where they needed to be. And speaking of guiding players, the seniors wanted to take a moment to thank our coaches for what they've done to help our guard players become finer than men. So a round of applause for head coach Todd Levitt, as well as coaches Dan Diorio and John McNamara. Great job by all 3 of you.
So now you can see the seniors lining up there, take a group picture. Unfortunately, I didn't get all my cameras set up in time, so having a little problem getting you a great shot dead on from center field. But as you can see, Ed from Tap into Chatham's out there. He's also a professional photographer.
Pardon?
Micah Men, come on out.
There's no work involved.
You're not finished yet.
Michael, come on over here.
All right, boys, you want to maybe take a knee, and the parents can go in the back. Come on, parents. Boys, take a knee, parents. Wherever you want. Whether I choose a new one, yeah, but parents, make your own pick. Why not? Why not?
Kobe, right in the voice, right in the eye, right in the
Are we all supposed to have the same leg or what? You all want the same leg?
right knee up, right knee up, right knee, right knee.
Right knee, right knee.
We are not in position.
Well done. Monks, let's go. Go ahead, take a couple more because she wouldn't want Awesome. Seniors stay. Seniors stay. Parents can go back to seniors. Stay.
All right, so we have one last presentation right now. So if I can have the seniors come on over. Come on over, seniors. Before we get a picture with all the 8U team, one last special thank you to Mike Ament for live streaming all the games and doing a phenomenal job. Thank you so much, Mike. The baseball team has a gift for you, and here you go. Big round of applause for Mike Ament. All right, there'll be a brief warm-up. I'll be back for more the national anthem by Taylor Massif, the starting lineup. So we'll be back in a bit. Thank you, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, So that's the pregame ceremony. So the players then warm up, then we'll do anthem, and then they'll start the game. So I don't know, hopefully you caught it. Players recognized me, and it was a very nice gesture. Totally not needed, but I'm happy to do this. Hopefully you were able to catch that audio. Had a little challenge with the wind here. Couldn't make it too loud. It was just picking up wind noise. So the game is scheduled. Well, so Mount Olive's not here yet. So if anybody wants to judge based on that. So it is in real time. It is 5:35. The game is either 6 or 6:15. Oh well, actually maybe even 6:30 game time. So again, Mount Olive's not here. We'll stay live on the stream. Just give you the overview picture from there. So we do have maybe close to an hour before the game will actually start. So if anybody did join late, you can rewind and rewatch. It was initially projected that the ceremony would go longer, so. All right, so we'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna update the message on the screen so people will understand if they join. Again, hope you enjoyed the coverage. Hope you were able to hear it. If somebody could, just comment, let me know. It's a little hard to do anything now, but I have a recording of it, and I could always increase the volume within that recording. Hi, good evening. If anybody's just joining us, we're in between. We just had the senior ceremony. Now we're waiting for Mount Olive to arrive. I'm going to keep the stream up. If you are just joining us, you can rewind. So using the slider at the bottom, you can go back and then rewatch the senior ceremony that occurred a little while ago. Yep. So we'll be back. So the senior, you can see the players are just warming up. All right, we'll be right back. And projected probably half hour to 45 minutes before game starts. Hey, again, this is Mike from Common Guy Sports. As you can see, Mr. Jenks is out there watering down parts of the field. Players still warming up. Mount Olive is not fully here yet, so we're expecting a 6:30 game time. So adjusted the center field camera, so we'll have that view of the mound and the batters. One part of feedback I did receive was a little more tighter, zoomed in. So we're trying that tonight. Hopefully that works out well. And then we have a few other angles we'll jump around. We have a zoom in on first base, depending on when players are leading off. Leading off first base, we'll kind of go there. What else we got? We got a camera for the outfielders. We'll get a sunset over there. Way in the distance, softball's playing. No score yet. I'll try and zoom in, see if they have their scoreboard on later. And then we have us sitting out down left field line. So again, we're expecting like a 6:30 game time. I'm going to grab a quick dinner, a bite, and then we'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a watch. We'll just watch them during warm-ups here. Typically, I'm not set up this early, but we have about 20 minutes before game. Mount Olive just arrived. They're just jogging down the sidelines. You can see to the left-hand side of your screen. Chatham's on the field, taking infield right now. So again, projected 6:30 start time. So if you notice across the bottom of the screen, we're going to, I keep popping that on. We're going to be running some kind of well wishes from parents, family, and friends to the players. So if you did not hear, we're collecting those. So there should have been an email from Mrs. Del Rey earlier today with my email address in it. Take a look, shoot me an email. I'll try and get it on the screen. Hopefully we capture as many of the players as we can, you know, the wishes that you're sending in for those players. As you can see, we're still just warming up here. And another note, we're going to be doing some post-game interviews. So hopefully we'll get some players on air just to, you know, reflect back. So this is not their final game of the year. They are playing tomorrow against Summit, and then we have states after that. So this is the last game that could impact the state seeding because it is the last game that'll collect PowerPoints for rankings. But we are at Summit tomorrow, and I will be covering that game too. So. So during the game, I will be updating that message along the bottom with the few different that we've received. Again, if you did not get the message, there was an email from Stacy Del Rey with my email, and you can shoot it to me. All right, at the bottom of your screen, you'll see those are the 11 seniors that were celebrated during the ceremony earlier tonight. If you are just joining us 6:30 game time, you can rewind and go back and watch that senior ceremony. And the chat is open on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post something there. I'll try and keep an eye on it. All right, again, Chatham just taking warm-ups. You see Mount Olive out in the outfield warming up. So lights are on. I don't know if we have more than maybe an hour of sunset, before sunset. All right, so Chatham's completed their infield outfield. As you can see in a second on the left-hand side of your screen, Mount Olive will be taking the field for their infield outfield. It is 6:17 here, real time. Game time is projected to be 6:30. real quick, we'll run through a lineup. So for the visiting Mount Olive Marauders, leading off, number 16, Jaden Rush playing shortstop. Batting second, number 14, John Moore playing left field. Number 22, JT Barushi playing first base. Batting fourth, number 5, Matt Visser pitching. Batting fifth, number 20, Ben Nugget playing right field. In the sixth slot, the DH is Jake Peter, and in that slot, second baseman. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Peter Zuccarello is DH, and Jake Asbury at second base. Seventh slot, number 1, Nick Leonard, third base. Number 8, Jackson Utes catching, number 10. And in the ninth slot, JP DeMano, number 36, playing center. So that is the visiting Mount Olive Marauders. As you can see, they're on the infield and outfield taking their warm-ups. All right, the sun in the background there, you see it setting. For the home team, Chatham Cougars today, their lineup batting first, catching Derek DePace, number 12. Batting second, number 5, Michael Aarons. Batting third, number 4, playing right field, Alex Holbarton. Michael Harrens in position 7, left field. Batting fourth, number 8, Gio Del Rey, playing center. Batting 5, number 2, Ryan Barry, playing first base. Sixth slot, number 20, Cooper Nadov, playing. What's going on here? Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan Barry pitching. Sorry, position number 1. I'm sorry, it was a little hard to read. Sixth slot, Cooper Nadov, playing first base. 7, number 3, Will Mumby, playing third. Eighth slot, no, Will Mumby playing short. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble reading this. Number 8, 8 slot. Number 25, Casey Browning, playing third. No. What the? Will Mumby's in the. Yeah, he's playing short. Casey Browning playing third. And then number 9 slot, Johnny Guerrero playing second, position number 4. I'm sorry. I was having trouble reading it. It's on a dark background. All right. And then we'll read off any other substitutes as they happen.
They recognize me.
It's not loud.
On the air.
No,
No,
it's
they never told me. Summits removed that. We were in the office, and I didn't think that microphone. Oh.
all right. Thanks for the lineups.
Ken Jenks was supposed to get me kids to come out here and talk. I don't know if we are or not.
I haven't seen it with two of them not playing.
Test.
My mic, if I move it. Why do we have a scoreboard down there if we don't use it?
I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Mount Olive just finishing up their infield. It is 6:25. So the plan was a 6:30 national anthem. We'll be covering that. And then we'll transition right into the game. Across the bottom of the screen, you can see the 11 Chatham seniors that we celebrated before. If you are just joining us, I see a few additional people on the stream now. You can rewind. Basically, grab that bottom slider out there. And watch that. And then come back and watch the game. Or it'll be available for later or tomorrow. All right, you see Chatham group gathering over there on the first base side. Some pregame instructions.
fighter? The barrel used his touch crap. Goats and stuff. Person saying this.
Again, we should be starting real soon. Glad you can join us. So the national anthem tonight will be sung by Challen Nassif. See her to the bottom right of your screen. We also have the U8 players from Baseball Club of Chatham joining us tonight to celebrate the seniors. You see those guys up to the top right of your screen. Beautiful night, a little chilly though. If you're not from the area, we've had some interesting weather. I think there was a freeze warning issued for the general area overnight tonight. It is 59 now, going down to 45. Not big. So we're on the field known as Shunpike 1, if anybody's from the area. So this is the field that's closest to the road. And in the outfield, it's actually a temporary fence. You'll see it starts over. Well, there's a permanent section, and then it jumps down to a temporary. And as I pan across, please take note of all the businesses that support Chatham High School baseball. So we have the Whole Yard, Riverside Oral, who's also affiliated with the Devils, Simon Fay Landscaping, Chatham Asset Management, Dunkin' Donuts in Chatham, Diamond Performance, KW Properties, Kellen Williams, and there's a couple other out here. Boxcar, Chatham Orthodontics, Liberty Street Lions, and a couple others. Chatham Dental, Noe Pond is over here, and we have one other all the way to the left. So I want to take note. Please, if you can, provide them with any business you can. They do a great job supporting the programs here. So as we can see, the coaches at home plate, exchanging lineup cards. You see the one official coming out, Chatham dugout on the first base side. Again, this is Mike with Common Guy Sports. Hope you're glad you can join us. Jumping the gun and saying, hope you enjoy the coverage. We'll check in with you on that in a little bit. And if you take note, across the bottom of the screen, there are well wishes from family, friends for the players. Stacy Del Rey sent out an email, which actually had my email, which is all one word, Mikeamend, Mikeamend @gmail. If you want, shoot me a quick note. I can put it up on the screen as a way of recognizing the players. All right, we're just a little past 6:30. I guess we're waiting on officials, I would guess, based on... See the one official right there in the center of your screen, getting ready. So I ran through the lineups earlier. I'll run through them again. So the visiting Mount Olive Marauders, leading off is Rush, number 16. Second, number 14, Moore. Third, number 22, Abrushi. Fourth slot, number 5, Visser. Fifth slot, number 20, Nougat. Sixth slot is the DH, Peter Zuccarello. 7 is number 1, Leonard. 8th slot is Utes. And then 9th slot, Diamino. And then on the Chatham side, this is senior night. So it's very senior-heavy batting order. Leading off is number 12, Derek DePace. Batting 2 is Michael Aarons. Batting third, Alex Holberton, playing right field. Batting fourth, number 8, Gio Del Rey, playing center. Batting fifth, number 2, Ryan Barry, pitching. Batting sixth, number 20, Cooper Natov, playing first base. Batting seventh, number 3, Will Mumby. Batting eighth, Casey Browning. And batting ninth, Johnny Guerrero, playing second base, number 1. All right, so we'll jump in here. We can see. Now we have the coaches and the officials getting set. Little ground rules. Again, this is not Chatham's normal field. Normally they play behind the high school. Tonight we are up at Shunpike because we're under the lights, with senior night starting a little later so parents can join. So again, the chat is open. If anybody could comment just or give a quick thumbs up, a like, that everything looks and sounds okay. We should be getting started shortly. We do have a national anthem being sung. And that is being sung by Shalyn Nassif. All right. And a word of note, we're going to try and do some post-game interviews. So it's going to be late, because of the late start. But hopefully we'll capture some of the seniors, catch their emotions after tonight's game. So one thing of note, so Ryan Barry, number 2. Let me just Here's a quick picture of Ryan Barry. So he pitched previous game against Mount Olive and actually pitched a no-hitter. So hopefully we can recreate that excitement tonight. So now the players, as you can see, are coming out. And there's going to be an announcement for starting lineups.
Number 16. In left field, number 14, John Moore. At first base, number 22, J.T. Abushi. Pitching for now, number 5, Matt Visser. In right field, number 20, Ben Nugent. At DH, Peter Zuccarello, number 23. At second base, number 18, Jake Osborne. At third base, number 1, Nick Leonard. Catching for Mount Olive is Jackson Hughes, number 10. And in center field, number 36, J.P. D'Amato. Good luck, great job, Mount Olive. Stay there for our national anthem after we get going to National Chatham. For Chatham, or Chatham Cougars. Batting leadoff, number 12, catching Derek DePace. In left field, number 5, Michael Aaron. In right field, number 4, Alex Overton. In center field, number 8, Giovanni Del Pitching for the Chatham Cougars, number 2, Ryan Barrett. At first base, number 20, Cooper Natar. Number 3, Will Mundy at shortstop. At second base, number 25, Casey Brown. And number 1, Johnny Guerrero. It's now time for our national anthem that's being sung by a sophomore at Chatham High School, Sharon Mason. The U8 baseball team will come over and stand behind her. Here is Sharon.
All right, we got the official play ball by the U8 guys out here supporting the big guys. And Chatham takes the field. Again, on the mound, number 2, Ryan Barry. All right, this is Mike from Common Guy Sports. Glad you could join us. So a little behind schedule, 6:43 p.m. Not yet at first pitch.
And our scoreboard operator is Logan Chatham.
So from a defensive setup, as I mentioned, on the mound, Ryan Barry. Behind the plate, number 12, Derek DePace. First base, Cooper Natov. Second base, Johnny Guerrero. Shortstop, Will Mumby. Third base is Casey Browning. And in left field, we have Oh, geez, I'm going blind. I gotta tell you, this is really hard to read. Michael Aaron's in left, Gio Del Rey in center, and Alex Hobart in right. And leading off for Mount Olive, number 16, Jaden Rush, playing shortstop today. All right, looks like we'll have our first pitch here at 6:44 p.m. Up and away, ball one. Up, strike. Jeez. No, scoreboard. All right, it's 1-1. That's in the dirt, ball two. Now they appeal first. And he calls strike. All right, one ball, two strikes here. Time is taken. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number one for Ryan Barry. Now batting number 14, John Moore. John is playing left field tonight for Mount Olive. Again, take note that scrolling message at the bottom of your screen. Those are well wishes from family and friends. So ball one to John. There's strike one. So we have a few different camera angles. Hopefully with the sun setting, some of these will give us a picture of that nice sunset, but also give us an outfield view. And then we'll transition, depending on where the play is. Two balls, one strike. Just underway here after senior night ceremony we had earlier. Yeah, that's high. 3-1. Number two batter, John Moore at the plate. With the curveball, strike two. And we have a walk. So with the runner on first, hopefully we'll see if we can get this to work. A little hard to see. I gotta. So in the top right, I'll try and zoom in a little on that in a second. All right, one out, runner at first. There's a strike. All right, again, so the top right of your screen should get an idea of the runner leading off first there. All right. As you can see along the first base line, great turnout by Chatham students. Popular chips or something going on there in the yellow bags. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. That gets past. Runner advances on the wild pitch pass ball. So we'll have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Oh, two. Again, runner advances. At bat is number 5, Matt Visser. With the 1-ball count, 2 outs. So there was a strikeout there. Sorry, I missed it. All right, so there was an appeal there if the batter swung. 1-ball count. So it's always an experiment where the umpire kind of sets up, trying to put my camera in the right place, so it's blocking pitcher in that view. But there's a strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third. I didn't update that. Sorry about that. All right, 3-1 count. And a swing and a miss. So we got 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at third. And ball 4. Now batting for Mount Olive, number 20, Ben Nugent. So runners first and third, 2 outs. So I'll put this on the top right of your screen. It's a view into the first base runner. So the intent there is hopefully Mount Olive does put a play on. You can keep an eye on the runner there. There's a strike on the outside. So again, that's the runner at first you see in the top right. Over here on third, pretty good lead. And ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs. There's ball 2. All right, so thank you. Somebody reported echo on the stream. What I was trying to do, I was picking up from a camera for the national anthem, so that probably created a little echo. Hopefully it's better now. If somebody could comment. There's a foul ball up the third base line. All right, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runners first and third. You can keep an eye, see that runner does not go off first. Swing and a miss. Ryan Barry gets out of it. All right, so we'll take a look at that replay. So top left is a replay, bottom right is the live picture. Gets him with the off-speed pitch. So no damage. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Oop. So on the mound for Mount Olive is number 5, Matt Visser. And then if we look at the batting order for Chatham, leading off number 12, Derek DePace, followed by number 5, Michael Aarons. Third slot, number 4, Alex Holberton. Batting fourth is Gio Del Rey. And batting fifth, Ryan Barry. 6, Cooper Natov. 7, Will Mumby. 8th is Casey Browning. And batting ninth, Johnny Guerrero. All right, so hopefully this is better now. Appreciate the feedback. And let's real quick, we'll get the next. So as I said, on that bottom little scroller there, that is well wishes from family and friends. Always great to, celebrate the seniors. Put a lot of time and effort into their high school career. Most of these guys had played, summer ball, so a little vibration as the ball hits the backstop. So it's not just a 3-month high school season. A lot of these guys putting long hours in, weekends and so on. So. All right, leading off for Chatham, number 12, Derek DePace. And a quick shout out to Mr. Natov there for supplying the pictures. I try and zoom in when I can, get the, face shot, head shots, but sometimes you can't capture it as well as kind of a still picture. So here we go, bottom of the first, up and in, ball 1. If you did just join us for the game, we did have the senior ceremony earlier, so you can rewind and catch that. Don't have to do that right now. If you wanted to break out a second device and look there, you could, but it'll be on YouTube for you to watch at any point in the future. And I do have a recording of it, so it'll be a little better quality than I can on the live stream. All right, we have a 2-2 count here. Derek DePace leading off for Chatham. Outside. Oh. Now that must be 2-2. Scoreboard had that 2-2. That's to right center. Center fielder makes the catch.
Now batting number 5, Michael Aarons.
All right, now batting number 5, Michael Aarons. Foul ball, strike one. One out here. Why didn't that update? On deck for Chatham is number 4, Alex Holberton. 0-2 count here. That's fouled up the first baseline. All right, again, just real quick, a lot of students out here. So a couple things. Girls lacrosse had their senior night earlier. And softball is playing on the backfield. I don't know if that is their senior night. Scoreboard says 2-2. And we're full, 3-2. I'm a little slow with the scoreboard, sorry. Foul up the right side. And a flare to short and the put out. So 2 outs for Chatham. All right, now Holby's up, 2 outs. Starts off with the foul back, 1 strike. So I mentioned earlier, it's going to get chilly. It's 58 degrees. Sun is setting, obviously. Even though we're into this long day type of, or part of the year. Shortstop takes control. So he gets 2 putouts that's this inning. We'll go to the top of 2, no score. And you'll notice across the bottom of your screen, those are the 11 Chatham seniors. All right, so as you can see, pretty hazy sunset. So it shouldn't be any issue for glare to the, mostly to the batters. That is over right center field. Leading off for Mount Olive is Peter Zuccarello, DH today. That is the number 6 slot in their order. All right, Ryan Barry continues on the mound for Chatham, finishing his warm-ups here. So as I mentioned, the softball is playing back here behind us. Unfortunately, they don't have their scoreboard on, so can't relay any scores from there. But busy night here at Shunpike. All right, first pitch high. All right, 1-1 now. That's foul. Up the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's fouled back again. Count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the second. Swing and a miss. Barry collects the strikeout. Nick Leonard now at bat for Mount Olive. He offers on the bunt. Pulls back for ball 1. There's strike 1. 1-1. Strike 2. On deck for Mount Olive is number 10, Yotes, the catcher. Oop. And throw down to first, and they get him. So again, drop third strike, first base open. Need to complete the play, the put out. If this worked or not. And actually I have 2 Yotes in there, so sorry, it only at bat is number 10, Jackson. So 1 ball to the number 8 hitter. There's 1-1. Ball, strike on the inside. 1-1. All right. Gets him with the off-speed pitch on the outside. All right, sorry, I flipped to the wrong camera. Infield ground out. Retires Mount Olive in order. We'll go to bottom of 2. As you can see across the bottom of your screen, some well wishes from family and friends to the seniors, or the whole team, but really highlighting the seniors tonight. So if you did not get a chance to send them in, you can email them to me. It's Mikeamend, all one word, MikeAMEND @gmail.com. And I'll keep an eye out for them. I'll try and get them on the air. Also, I'll be doing the game tomorrow night from Summit. It's a late start. It is Summit's senior night. So if I didn't capture them tonight, we'll try and get them on the air tomorrow.
Now batting number 8, Giovanni Del Rey.
All right, for Chatham, now batting number 8, Giovanni Del Rey. Ball 1. Bottom of the second, no score. This is popped up in the infield. And it drops. All right, tough play there. It's not overly windy, just a ball that is hit up that high. And when you're under it, here, take a replay.
Now batting number 2, Ryan Berry.
All right, now batting for Chatham. And there's a foul ball up into the playground area. All right, Ryan Barry at the plate, runner at first. 1 strike. It says 1 ball, 2 strikes on the scoreboard. That's hit to right field. And a put out, runner retreats to first.
Now batting number 20, Cooper Nathan.
Runner retreats to first.
Now batting number 3, Will Mumby.
So Chatham making contact. At bat is Will Mumby. So we have 2 outs. Ball 1 to Will. That blip there. So Chatham had runners first and second. And with 2 outs, and the batter struck out to end the inning. So sorry about that. Unreliable internet. Hopefully we're back, and we'll try and keep an eye a little closer on that. Line here had a little internet blip, and if somebody could confirm in the chat that we seem to be back. So didn't miss much. There was a strikeout in there. Kind of Mount Olive didn't agree with the call. It was borderline. So here we are, top of 3, 1 out, full count on the batter. Derek DePace fixing his equipment. So at bat for Mount Olive is number 16, leadoff Jaden Rush. So they've batted around. To second, to first. So that'll be 2 outs now. Now batting is John Moore, left fielder, number 14. All right, so we're going to go without the scoreboard for a little bit, see if that cleans up the issue I was having. So we're top of third, 2 outs, 1 strike on the batter. All right, 1-1. Again, sorry about the little blip there. Might have missed the last out for Chatham. So Chatham had runners first and second in the bottom of 2. And then a strikeout on the batter. That ended the inning. Here we are, top of 3, 2 outs. So the first batter, I believe, struck out. Second batter grounded out to second. Here we are with John Moore, number 14 at bat. Two to the batter, 2 outs. That's down and away. Full count. And he gets him with the curveball. So Barry works out of it. We'll go to the bottom of 3. We'll take a replay of that last pitch. See if this is working, this functionality. So that was a 3-2 pitch. So the top left is a replay window. Bottom right is the live view. And Barry gets him. So real quick, one other picture we have is bottom right of your screen. Those are the 11 senior group photo. Again, this is senior night here, celebrating all the guys on their second to last regular season game. So they do play tomorrow night late against Summit.
Now batting, number 1, Johnny Guerrero.
All right, 1 ball to Johnny to lead off here. Bottom of 3rd. Again, leaving the scoreboard off if that was the cause of my issue. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnny. All right, left fielder calls off the shortstop, makes the play. 1 out here. See if we captured that one.
Now batting number 12, Derek DePace.
All right, strike 1 to start with Derek DePace at bat now. Bottom of third, 1 out. And that's fouled up the first base side. And that one's fouled back against the netting. What's going on with that? Oh, 2 count to Derek. Michael Aaron's on deck for Chatham. And that's play made by the right fielder there. So 2 flyouts here to start the inning for Chatham. And on a line drive, the left fielder makes the play to finish the inning. So 3 flyouts for Chatham here in the bottom of 3 as the sun sets. We'll go top of 4. Again, I apologize with that issue. So I shut off the scoreboard. I might venture to put it on in a little bit, see if this stays working. Johnny at second. Here's Will at short. Casey at third. That was a funny bounce. And number 20, Cooper Natov over at first. All right, so that's our infield. Ryan Barry on the mound, continues into the 4th inning here. Leading off for Mount Olive is JT Abrushi, number 22. Let's see off to the just out of your picture there. I guess some changes that coming in. All right, I'm sorry. So, as you can see, Chatham Senior Night, honoring the players. As you can see, there are 11 seniors across the bottom of your screen. So we're in the top of the fourth, 0-0. Ryan Barry on the mound. All right, umpire's making his way back. He's over checking with Chatham. All right, looks like we're going to go here, top of four. So JT at bat for Mount Olive. Number 2, Ryan Barry on the mound for Chatham. Starts him off with the off-speed pitch, strike one. And there's a shot up the right side. Hugs the line. All right, now batting for Mount Olive is number 5, Matt Visser. All right, on the top right of your screen, keep an eye on the runner there at first. Throw over. Let me try and make that a little bigger for your viewing pleasure. Wonder if that. All right, twice Barry's throws were not on target. All right, so I grew that window. There's the pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there. 1 strike to the batter. And he's got great recovery, Derek DePace there. All right, so all right, good job by the Mount Olive coach there. I guess there was a little comment, questionable, back to the umpire. Squelch that very quick. But we have 1 out here, 1-1 count on the batter. We'll take a look at that replay when we can. Great recovery, Derek DePace. Looked like, I think, it was a ball in the dirt. And there's a line shot up the middle. All right, so real quick while let's go back to that replay. All right, so here's a replay going back to that other play. We'll go full screen real quick. So watch the catcher, Derek DePace. Great job getting the glove down. Recovery. Great shoot. High throw, but gets it down. Wes Massimo there. All right. Oop. All right, so a little dribble out in front of the mound. Barry makes the play to first. So we'll have 2 outs. Runner at second now. Number 23, Peter Zuccarello, up for Mount Olive with a runner at second. It's number 5 at second base. You see him there taking his lead. Number 13 into the game for Chatham at short is Wes Masamau. And a ball. I'll try and get all the Chatham player updates. Regno's in at third, number 15. And Barry gets a strike in there. 1-1, 2 outs. Again, I apologize. We don't have the scoreboard on the screen. And a great play there. Chatham gets the put out. I don't know how well we can see it. So a lot of questions here at the field if the first baseman came off the bag. All right, field umpire made the call. As you can see, the reaction from the first base coach there from Mount Olive. Here, we'll watch it one more time. From my distance, I couldn't really tell. You can look. Yeah. All right, so coach is appealing out there. We'll go back live. Mount Olive has not yet taken the field. So up the first base line. Where are they? Oh, all right. Sorry, we didn't just. Field umpire just reconfirmed his call of out. So Mount Olive takes the field for the bottom of the fourth. All right, we're going to. I'm going to try and reset the scoreboard, get that on. We'll see if this messes things up. If it does, I'm sorry. I think it adds a lot to the stream, so hopefully we can stay with this on. So we're in the fourth inning. Bottom of 4. Now batting for Chatham is Holberton. Fouled back, strike 1. So again, a couple controversial or questionable calls. If from the Mount Olive fan perspective, there was a called strike when the stream was kind of bouncing. That got a lot of moans and groans. And then that last play at first seemed like the player was moving away from the base. From our angle, couldn't tell if he actually came off the base at that point or not. There's strike 3. All right, 1 out. Gio Del Rey now batting for Chatham. Downstairs, ball 1. Hard shot there by Gio. All right, with 2 outs, Ryan Barry. One strike to Barry. 1-1. And that's fouled off the right side. All right, so the sun has dropped behind the trees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. So Chatham goes down in order here. We'll go to the top of 5. No score. All right, so as I mentioned last half inning, Regno now at third. Massimo at short. And Trent Jenks checks in at center with his own fan club up the third base line here. All right, leading off for Mount Olive, number 1, Nick Leonard here. Top of 5, no score. Oh, Weiss. Barry starts him off with a strike. Catcher Jackson Yurts is on deck for Mount Olive. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and miss. Drop ball. Play to first. Ah, shucks. All right. It's called safe on that. All right, so on drop third strike, runner can go when first is open. All right, so no outs. Let's turn that on. Keep an eye on the runner at first. Square to bunt. Bunt is foul. All right, 1 strike on the batter. Again, on the top right window, you can see if the runner's doing safety or if he's actually leaving with the pitch. Shoot to first. Great play by Johnny there. Acrobatic catch there to block the ball, knock it down, prevent it from going from right field. All right, 1-1 count. All right. So Sacrifice moves the runner to second now with 1 out. Now batting number 36, JP. All right, so you can see the lead there that Leonard has off second. Slide up the right side. And out of play. That's actually the catcher over in the bullpen. All right, so 1 strike on the batter. Runner at second for Mount Olive. First time they've had a runner in scoring position. Or no, I'm sorry, I take that back. They did have first and second earlier. Barry gets a strike in there. Oh, 2, 1 out. It's in the dirt. Nice block by Derek DePace. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To short. All right, Wes got a glove on it, just didn't come up with it. So Mount Olive's going to have first and third, 1 out. So Jaden Rush is now batting for Mount Olive, top of the order. So we have first and third. We'll keep that camera on the top right of the runner at first. He offers. All right, the runner's advancing first to second. So now we'll have second and third, 1 strike on the batter with 1 out. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike, the scoreboard says. Is that the third pitch? It's 3-1 on the batter. First base is open. Let's see the runners at second and third. And that's low. All right, so the walks then are loaded. Coming up is number 14, John Moore. All right, Chatham coach is coming out to the mound. So Barry's going to continue here. Top of 5. Scoreboard says 2 outs. Is there? 1. All right, now the scoreboard's corrected. So we have next at bat. Bases loaded here for Mount Olive. Starts him off with a strike. All right, Chatham defense, obviously, with 1 out. They're second and shorter, mid-depth. All right, so if we can take a look. Number 1 at first base, that is Nick Leonard. Third base, sorry. And Barry gets a strike in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. Again, bases loaded, 1 out. And that's fouled out of play on the third base side. Count holds. So again, this is not Chatham's regular field. They normally play at the high school. We're over at Shunpike. Dimensions are not huge in the outfield. Not trying to jinx anything. There's a swing and a miss. All right. So we'll have 2 outs now. Take a look at the defense backing up a little now. Now at bat number 22, this is JT Abrushi for Mount Olive. First pitch swinging to first. And a put out. That's number 16, Gavin Drum, with the nice play there. Pressure situation with the bases loaded, 2 outs. So Chatham gets out of it, no damage for Mountain Lakes. We're then going to go to the bottom of 5, no score.
batting, number 27, Trent Jenks.
All right, now batting for Chatham, number 27, Trent Jenks. Takes a strike. Count even, 1-1. Up high, ball 2. Left center, deep. And it's out of here. Trent Jenks goes yard. All right, so Chatham takes the 1-0 lead on the Jenks home run. Let's take a look at that. I was too late on the replay. We can see it. Watch the guy in the bright green shirt out there. All right. Nice job, Trent. So we have that whole clip. We can go back and rewatch it. I just didn't have it saved as a replay. So 1-0 Chatham. Wes Massimo now at the plate. There's a strike to Wes. 1-1. Swing and a miss there. It was strikeout. I guess I was a little slow. Scoreboard was a little slow. Now batting number 15, Justin Regno. He takes a strike. That's shot to second. And a put out.
Now batting, number 21, Nick Carls.
So with 2 outs, bottom of 5, Nick Carl's at bat now for Chatham. Ball 1 to Nick. Two balls to Nick. Here we go, third pitch. That's a little up high, ball 3. There's strike 1. All right. So Mount Olive coach coming out to the mound. So Matt Visser was the pitcher. It looks like he'll stay in the game. Now on the mound for Mount Olive, number 22, JT Abrushi. Just interesting timing there with the 3-1 count, 2 outs. So we're not under full lights. The sun is definitely down behind the trees. Sky still has a little color to it, but the lights are pretty much taken over. So top right of your screen, you can see Derek DePace on deck for Chatham. So we'll continue here, 3-1. Nicky Carl's at bat for Chatham. 2 outs here, bottom of 5th. Chatham with the 1-0 lead on the Trent Jenks home run to left center. All right, tough spot to come in with the 3-1 count. So Chatham gets the walk there. Derek DePace now at bat for Chatham. Fouled back, 1 strike. So this was senior night. If anybody's just joining us, this was senior night for Chatham. There was a ceremony before the game, and then there was about a half hour in between. Strike 2 to Derek. So if you did miss that, Chatham coach taking a moment here with this. We can't see it there. Can we see it here? No. So left side of your screen, Chatham coach came in, a couple words with Derek here. So there was a ceremony before and then a little break. So if you did not catch that ceremony, you can go watch it. All right, shot to right side, second baseman under it. Makes the play. All right, so Chatham gets 1 on the Trent Jenks homer to left center. We'll go to top of 6.
Now entering the game as pitcher, number 18, Thomas Young.
All right, coming in for Chatham, number 18, Thomas Young. So Ryan Barry goes 5 complete, no runs. Worked out of a couple situations. They had first and third. First and second. They had bases loaded. So again, this is Chatham's senior night. I know the girls lacrosse had their senior night tonight too. Got to give a quick shout out. Chatham boys lacrosse beat Mountain Lakes yesterday. And Chatham girls handily over Glen Ridge today in lacrosse 20-8. Chatham on the girls' side 12-2. Two setbacks were both to Morristown by 1 run. So hopefully a good run, good tough week ahead, I'll say, for Chatham girls lacrosse, and both boys and girls should do well going into the states. All right, Derek and Thomas want to get synced up here. Up and away, ball 1. All right, we play 7 here, New Jersey High School baseball. Time is taken. All right, second trip to the mound. Fortunately, it's a cool night, Derek, staying warm back there. Oh, now the umpire's walking over to third base. It's kind of it's off to the right side of the screen there. It's out of my other camera angle. That is the Mount Olive coach with the home plate umpire off to the right. And all right, so now the umpire is walking up first base line. All right, so at bat is number 5 for Mount Olive, who started the game. So I don't think it's a batting out of order unless did they do a double switch there when the. So this was the original pitcher. All right. If anybody has a better guess than me, so this was the original pitcher. I don't know if there was a question of where he was in the order. He stayed in the game. Justin and the Mount Olive coach figuring it out. And if you see through them, all right, so you can see the blankets are being broken out there in the stands. I don't know what the weather looks like now. $53 degrees here. So again, we're out at Shunpike Field. It's kind of on the edge of Chatham Township, Madison, Green Village. So people know where the ShopRite is in Chatham Township. We're a quarter mile down the road. All right, so still consulting here. So that's the home plate umpire and Coach Leathers going out to double check with the first base umpire. And as Thomas Young there with the short sleeves tries to stay warm. All right. So thanks, Justin. So I guess there was a question there. No runners on, but there's a question about did he step off improperly, basically a balk. So with no runners on, does that necessitate an additional ball? And then what was the count? So if anybody's out there and want to have a little fun, want to rewind, verify the count. Scoreboard says 2-0. I didn't register that last pitch because I wasn't sure what was going on because there was timeout taken, trip to the mound. So if anybody out there has a better idea, please let us know. Somebody just requested play a little music. All right, scoreboard says 2-0. Try and see if we can. There's a foul ball off the left side. Keep an eye on the umpire back there. I don't know if we can see him any better this way. All right, we're going with 2 balls, 1 strike here. Top of 6, nobody out. Oh, that hit him. All right, so runner at first for Mount Olive. Ben Nugent coming to the plate. Nugent, sorry, pardon me. All right, top right, keep an eye on the runner at first. Mount Olive down 1. Where is it? And that's right over us. Oh. All right, 1 strike on the batter. All right, Thomas Young gets ahead. 2 strikes here. Swing and a miss. All right, so Thomas gets a strikeout there. Coming up is Peter Zuccarello, the DH. Starts off with the strike. All right, DePace makes a trip to the mound. And at the same time, up the third base line. There we can catch him. Mount Olive huddles up. So, quick game recap. Ryan Barry started for Chatham. Went 5 complete. No runs. The one run Chatham got was off a Trent Jenks home run to left center. I'm sorry. So now Chatham coach has made a trip to the mound. So this is Thomas Young on the mound for Chatham. His first inning of work. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. That's fouled back. 0-2 to the batter. All right, up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. All right, 2-2 now with the batter. And he got him at the strike. All right. You probably can hear it. So I'm on the Mount Olive side, so we'll take a quick look at that last pitch. So the top left is a replay of that last pitch. All right, so Mount Olive coach with a quick word with the umpire. So now we have runner at first, 2 outs. Again, this is Thomas Young's first inning of work, number 18 on the mound for Chatham. Thomas starts him off with a nice strike. All right, 1-1. 2 outs now. Awesome catch by Holby. I'll just stay with this a second as he's following in to the warm welcome. So definitely a run-saving catch there with 2 outs. The runner was going. So let's look at that. We'll go full screen there. So tough play there. So with the lefty batter kind of slicing away from him. And again, unfamiliar field. You know, Chatham home field is normally at the high school. And you see the umpire there making the call. We'll watch it one more time. So maybe, you know, they might have played here a lot as rec and younger, maybe 1 game a year. We'll watch it one other time as he drifts back. And that's a temporary fence, so. All right. Awesome play, Holby. So we'll go bottom of 6. Chatham leads 1-0.
Now batting number 16, Gavin Drum.
Where's this at? All right, Gavin Drum. Sorry, Gavin. We'll get that. Try and get that cleared up. Why did that not? All right, I got Gavin's picture. There we go. All right. 1-1 now on Gavin. Swing on the high one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So bottom of 6. And after this, Mount Olive will have their chance to tie. And that's a shot to center.
Now batting number 4, Alex Overton.
All right, Gavin Drum with the leadoff single there to center. Now batting for Chatham, Alex Holberton. Wind's picking up a little if you can hear it. Kind of blowing out a little left to right. Where's that flag? Can't really see it. All right. So Gavin Drum at first, Holberton at bat. There's strike 1. Oh, big hop. And that gets through. Drum to third. And he's in. All right, we'll take a look at that. See if we caught it on the replay there on the top left. Was pretty hard hit. And then, yeah. So all natural surface here at this field. Lefty, Gio Del Rey. So Chatham has first and third. See if they put a play on. Watch the top right of your screen. Throw over to first. He's back. Okay, we'll take a look at both runners here. All right, pitcher steps off. All right, no outs here for Chatham. Alex is going to second. No throw. All right, so the ball got past the catcher there. Runner advanced first to second. So Chatham's going to have 1 strike on the batter, second and third. Gio Del Rey at the plate. Infield in for Mount Olive. And the off speed gets in there. 0-2 on Gio. Take a look. It's a little hard. You can see there, both short and third, way in. Same with second and first. Swing and a miss. All right, so Mount Olive gets a first out.
Now batting number 14, Wyatt Monks.
All right. At bat now for Chatham, Wyatt Monks. All right, Wyatt Monks, second and third. 1 out. See Hobarton leading off second. Take a quick. It's all that chatter's coming from the bench over here. Everybody up on the fence. 1 ball on Wyatt. There's strike one. 1-1. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, back-to-back strikeouts now for Mount Olive. All right, so Jenks gets the free pass. Wes Maximo now is at bat for Chatham. So that'll load him up. Jenks gets the free pass, 2 outs. So obviously, Mount Olive defense takes a couple steps back, just looking for the 1 out. I'm sorry, new. All right, ball 1 to Wes. And again, on the mound for Mount Olive in relief is JT Abrushi. He started at first base, came in relief. Foul off the right side. All right, 1-1 to Wes. Let's flare to the right side and out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wes. To right center. And that's down. All right, so Chatham has 1 in. Look at Jenks going hard. Wes Maximo, bases clearing, double. Chatham now takes a 4-0 lead. And I missed the replay on that. I'm sorry, Wes. But you can all go back and watch it. on YouTube. Where's Jesus? Justin Regno now at bat for Chatham. Two-0 count to Justin. Wes Maximo at second, taking his lead after the big double, bases clearing double. 3-0 to Justin. And that's in the dirt. All right. Wes does not go. Oh, I guess I never cleaned up the bases. So Chatham will have first and second. Nick Carl's at the bat. And 2 outs. Sorry. So that was a 2-out hit by Wes. Sorry, I was a little slow on the scoreboard. 1 strike now on Nick. Foul tip. 0-2. Yeah, so you can see all the dust. There hasn't been rain probably close to a week. So that one play up through second, the ground is pretty hard. So 0-2 on Nick, 2 outs, runners first and second for Chatham. Tries the off speed just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's flared out the right side and into the netting. And that one's fouled back. So to recap the scoring, Trent Jenks had a solo home run, 4th or 5th inning. I don't remember. And then Chatham plated 3 here and a bases clearing double from Wes Massimo. 2 outs. The scoreboard, I had that incorrect. Nice pick by first base. All right, so that's end the inning. I'll give a replay on that. Next first baseman always likes a nice pickup. We'll go full screen. So Nick topped the ball. Third baseman stayed down on it. Nice play and good scoop. All right, so we're going to go to the top of 7. Chatham leads 4-0. Sorry about the psychedelic camera there. Thomas Young back on the mound for his second inning of work. All right, leading off, I think it's number 10, Jackson Yutz, the catcher. Or Yodit, sorry. One ball, this count. There's a strike. Ball 2. Two balls, two strikes. And that kicks off Derek's foot, ankle. So we're 3-2 here. Leadoff batter for Mount Olive here, top of 7. And a swing and a miss. And a fist pump by Thomas Young. So that top left window you can see will be a replay. Bottom right will be JT DiMenino coming up to bat. Nice job, Thomas. So 1 out here, top of 7. 1 ball to the batter. Ball 2. Oh, that's called a strike. There's strike 2. I don't know, that other pitch before this, I don't know, it was put as a strike on the scoreboard. It didn't seem like the umpire rang it that way, but maybe that's 2-2. And he's got him. All right, great play by Wes Massimo there. Let's take a replay. We'll go full screen on that. Good collection by Wes. What a great strong throw. All right, here we go. Down to the final out here. 2 outs. I don't know, some reason that's up ball. For some reason, I mark it as out, and it doesn't add it to 2. Sorry. So that's what happened in that last inning. So just if you do go back and watch, so Wes's hit was with 2 outs. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. And again, please try and stick around. We're going to try and do some post-game interviews with Chatham players. If you don't have the time tonight, it will be available to watch after the fact, and I'll try and publish it separate too. Also, Ed from Tap Into Chatham is here, so he always does a great job with post-game interviews, so he'll capture some emotion too after this. Not to jinx anything, but 2 outs here in the 7th. Hopefully Chatham wraps this up and a victorious senior night for the boys. Again, across the bottom of the screen, a couple well wishes for seniors and players from parents. Oh, time is called. Smart play there. Follow through with it. Young players, don't hurt yourself by trying to stop. All right. So there's ball 4. All right, number 14 at bat Now for Mount Olive, runner at first. Walk, walk, walk. All right, this is John Moore now at bat. Runner goes, kind of catch or defensive indifference there. Allows the runner go from first to second. Really for Chatham, that doesn't really mean anything. One strike on the batter. Really focused on getting the final out here. And that's shot to right field. Kicks off the fielder's leg. Runner comes into second. All right, so Mount Olive is going to break the shutout with the 2-out single to right. So they'll have another runner at second, 1 run in for Mount Olive. All right, Thomas starts him off with a strike. So pitcher versus pitcher here. 2 outs. Chatham trying to close it out. All right, ball 1. And there's ball 2. All right, he gets a strike. So 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second. And that's low, so full count on the batter. And he's got it. All right, so Thomas Young finishes it off with a strikeout there. So Chatham with the 4-1 victory here on senior night over Mount Olive. So I'm going to try and grab some of the players with the assistance of Mr. Jenks, do some interviews. Again, there'll be a little bit of pause or a little delay in between that as coach is going to have some word with the boys and then other commitments they might have with either Ed from Tappan to Chatham. I don't know if Daily Record's here, a couple Morris County teams. All right, so to recap, Trent Jenks' home run to left center was 1 run for Chatham. And then Wes Massimo with a bases clearing double when Chatham had bases loaded there. So that's the 4 total runs. Ryan Barry started the game. Unfortunately, I don't think I think the win will go to Thomas Young based on when Mount Olive scored, right? All right. So I'm going to keep the stream up. I'm going to try and grab some people and see if we can get some interviews.
If you want, I wanted. I don't know if Ken Jenks is going to get people to do interviews. Oh, you said they said something about. I don't know if any of the, with the if they.
That'd be cute.
There you go. Thank you very much. Our home run ball. That was his kid. Yeah. Jenks, right? Cubs kid, right? Cubs kid. Yeah, yeah. My kid's a Cubs kid. Oh, all right. What's he? I'm Mark. Where's he going to college? Pick that or no? My kid's going to Arabian D3 easy so he can play, but he's a senior. But what's he, junior? Yeah, he got a little time. Yeah. Well, you play Diamond Nation. He'll be talking quick. Yeah, I'm Mark Leonard. Yeah. And then he teached another. The home run guy. The Budweiser player. But he's better looking. I was McDade was the drive. Yeah, he was a McDade. McCade, yeah. Yes, he's played basketball. I'm out. I did so many years.
All right. Actually, we're going to let Ed take care of the post-game interviews. As you can see, you'll see this tomorrow at Tap into Chatham. There'll be a video with the guys behind it. So we're going to wrap it up. Again, the live stream had the senior day, had a little pause, and then we had a little internet blip in there. So hopefully, if you want, you can rewatch it all. And sorry about that little hiccup there, but Great job by the boys getting the win on senior night. And we'll be on the game tomorrow from Summit. So hopefully you can join us either in person or if not, catch us on YouTube. All right, so this is Mike, Common Guy Sports. I'm going to sign off now. Congratulations, boys. Great game. We'll see you soon.